Doesn't look like it's gonna be a fantastic sunrise here in suburban Central Florida. But with that being said, we gotta move some birds that have overstayed a little bit of their welcome. Not their fault. A little bit of miscalculation in coop space and timing, but it's all good. Gotta move them out to the farm today from our brooder, aka the garage, and that's what we're gonna do. We're here in the brooder setup of the farm. It also doubles as a garage, which really isn't a garage, it's just storage. It happens. Let there be light. Alright, so this is the current hatch we've got brooding there. But the subject, yeah, there you go. Subject of today is these guys. They're overstaying their welcome. Well, they're going to the farm today. That's right. That's right, chickies. You're going out there to pasture. You're gonna love it. Moved some breeders around, broke up a breeding pen, got an extra coop. It's time for these guys to start earning their keep. That's right, home on the range. Carrier all set up, and we have to move these guys into there. These birds are right at 8 weeks old. About 3 weeks too old to be in here, but space caught up with us in timing. It is what it is, and today they'll be moving on down the road. The cushy suburban lifestyle is over. Time to start earning keep out in the wild spaces. So what do you think, little lassie? Is it time? You want your new house out there on the range? It's time. Time to get going. Alright, we got them all loaded up. Now it's time to get them out to the farm. Alright, birdies. The cage is secure. There we go. Birdies are all loaded up, ready to go. We'll throw a blanket over them, a light sheet while they travel. And off to the farm it goes. Here's that beautiful Central Florida sun. She's finally up. That means one thing. Time to get farming. So we're on our way out to the farm now, and just thought I'd take a little shot of suburbia where we live. Moving these chicks from the brooder, the garage, or if you're British, the garage, out to pasture, range here in Central Florida. We live, there you go, get out and spray your yard. This is a golf course community, and the clubhouse is coming up. Had a storm, blew some trees over, but this is where we live. We moved here about 8 years ago, and this is a deed restricted golfing community. Here's the country club. Very nice facilities. Let's see, here's the caddies out here this morning, waiting for the crew of golfers. Got a pool, typical country club here in Florida. But this community is deed restricted, and here I am going down the road with a boatload of chicks. Just wanted to get a little slice of life at our Must Bee Kiddin Farm. There's a green right there. And we do our hatching and our brooding at the house, and then we move them to pasture. The main point I'm trying to make here is no matter where you live, most things are possible. Our goal, of course, on the farm is to become more sustainable. And at the end of the day, nice community, deed restrictions. Basically what I'm doing is viewed as illegal in the eyes of the community, but you know, nobody knows what you got going on in your garage unless you're really out there. Which, you know, posting videos to YouTube, and that could be a little obvious. The main point I'm trying to drive home here is farming is possible if you have the will and if you make it a priority. At any age, whether you're 12 or 65, you can do some degree of farming wherever you live. Now, I know people are going to say, well, yeah, you got to have the money to buy the acreage. This is true if you want to do, you know, full-on pasture range farming, but there's other things you can do on a smaller scale. This road right here, 19, is the #1 reason why we've got to sell out where we're at and move closer to the farm. Whether we rent, live in a teepee, or build another house out there, this road is just the bane of my existence every day. It causes loss of productivity, drives our fuel costs through the roof, which of course is not sustainable. Right now we've completed our 2nd full year and we're in our 3rd, so it's time to get moving. Thanks for spending some time with us here on Must Bee Kiddin Farm. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe. That's right, subscribe and come back for your farming fix.